with all this, all the technology that's built in, functionality is always there. Where are things going? I mean, you're just more of the flexibility, the adaptability, the innovation from a product standpoint.
Yeah, certainly more of those things. And we don't have, as I always say, we don't have a perfect crystal ball, so I can't tell you what the world of technology will deliver to us in the next 5 years. But right now, we're working very heavily back on our user interface. We've developed a paradigm around alert, analyze, and act. It requires a lot of data visualization that we're then injecting into the product. Again, it's also leveraging off what we've delivered with mobile to date to see how we can do a better job of using the alternative platforms such as smartphones or pads to be involved in that actual data entry without end user interaction on that device, right? Just simply by being in a location, right, is information that might be pertinent to the business, believe it or not, right? So those are the kinds of things that we're looking at right now to really enable our customers to truly layer in these transformative technologies against their business processes.
All the more reason for them to stay current, right?
All the more reason to stay current.
I guess, closing, we're advocates of the product. We're big fans. I've been working with it for many years myself, but competitive landscape as it is, they're taking advantage of some of the noise that they're hearing between cloud and prem and this and that, and Oracle's the big beast.
There'll always be those who prefer to use fear, uncertainty, and doubt to get their way in the marketplace. Yes, that's not our approach. Certainly is an approach, but we like to focus more on what we're delivering to the marketplace as opposed to this particular competitor doing or that particular competitor is doing. What I'll tell you is there's a very real reason for the noise, and the noise is an important piece of the process. Customers, before they buy something, always go through an awareness, understanding, and belief process. And awareness is a big hurdle to get over, right? That's why you hear a lot of noise out there, is people are trying to make customers aware of these transformational capabilities that are out there. Everything from IoT, big data, in-memory, cloud, right? These are big concepts that can add big transformational capabilities to your company, but you got to become aware of them first, right? And so that's sort of the first step. Then I think, we rely, on trusted advisors, people like WhiteLight Group, to really be those guys that can help us deliver the message of understanding. What can you do with these things? How does that fit within your current landscape? Right, so that customers can make serious choices and not just choices based on a vague awareness, right? They want to understand it. And then, then that's where we work together, you and I, and we deliver products and solutions that have customers believing that it can change their businesses for the better.
Right. Yeah, and certainly, from my perspective, I've watched some of the competitors, and I think J.D. Edwards is clearly differentiated right now compared to the competitors, and that's probably why there's a lot of fear.
Yeah, well, that's that's what we pride ourselves on. And it's because we've remained focused, right? We remain focused within a set of sectors, right, that are really bounded by sort of industrial services, manufacturing, distribution-based companies, consumer-based product companies. Food and beverage falls into there, and then certainly those companies that have big investments in assets or natural resource-based companies. And that's really we bound the J.D. Edwards space by that, and then remaining focused inside there, and then delivering tools to that entire plethora of potential citizen developers, right, is going to allow people to determine exact differentiation for their company within their specific vertical industry. And that's got the competition a little scared, because I think we've hit upon a really good recipe there.
I think you have too. Really excited about it. Anyway, thank you very much for taking the time.
Paul,
I appreciate it. We're looking for more great things to come.
Yeah, enjoyed our time together. Thank you.